Alright. I'm returning to Mass Effect Andromeda, now that, after my stint in Doom, I got it to work again, because EA is still dumb. But hopefully, we can do something exciting this episode, and not spend half an hour talking to people that don't know what's going on, and then half an hour of me ranting about why we should and should not colonize physical planets instead of making giant space stations to live on instead. Because we should. Or should not, depending on which part of that you're thinking about. I know we talked about the first murder on Andromeda, in Andromeda. There's nothing over here. Okay. Where are the other people we are supposed to talk to? Good there, Chief?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arm's got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Surprise, surprise. Side quest. I bet this is going to be one of those never-ending ones.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that would really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Scanning panels.
Find out why. Be careful.
Where are the other panels? They're working on that one, so no need to scan it, right? There's a panel. Nope, not scanning it. So we're working over there. Will it not let me?
Vaccines. Once we get more biotics.
Because I've not selected the side quest. Journal? Journal. Station sabotage. Tracking. Alright. There's one up here. Scanning. Damage caused by direct override of the safety locks. Numerous people are listed as working here, cross-referenced with other data.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connected wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Wiring went this way. This panel?
Uploading new analyses. Scanning power junction.
Sabotage was performed here.
This
Only a few
panel is
technicians have
malfunctioning.
authorized at this
Without more
site.
data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Lunomas. This is going to be down here. You know, for how desperate they say everything is, there sure is a lot of people standing around talking and not doing stuff.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the
Explosion
panel
was a
that
result of an
sabotaged.
attempt to compensate for a large surge. Traced back. Deception. We can determine who has accessed system controls. Up there? Colonial Affairs. Ah, here's a panel. Watch out, funny colored person. Your hair is...
Pathfinder.
Who's purple hair?
I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patel encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Great. Moves fast. Getting aboard the other ship to sabotage it. But why? Funny little hop to go down the stair. Hey Cora, we need your help.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Fair.
She understands the stakes. If I fail,
You won't.
Water.
let's hope not.
Don't forget to
You
hydrate.
won't. That's the end of it. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taken care of.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
We're gonna go find the saboteur on the Hyperion deck, and then I guess we go pick up our ship. Because we're gonna need the ship to go recover the body for this murder investigation. More people standing around. I'd say it's awfully dark in here, but we also know they're siphoning a lot of power off to run the Nexus.
Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never. I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cameras.
Fair.
Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
I guess we go back to the Nexus. This gate is uneven. Like he rolled his ankle yesterday. Bro needs to chill. Ice pack. Yeah, cold steak.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Candros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Yeah, of course they're from the Nexus or the Hyperion. Because that's all that's here. It's not that guy. Appears to be a human male. It's not those guys. They're not a human. What's up, buddy?
Inaccurate match.
A member of the security team is not implicated. I'm gonna turn this off so I can move faster. Those are not people to scan.
Negative match.
Also, another random security guy. Yeah, it's just the Solarian guy. I don't know where Raj went. All this sleuthing. Habitation deck.
This person is not a match.
That's a dude. That's not a dude. But I won't let me scan him. This person looks like they're doing something sketchy. What's up, bro?
Scan results show a partial positive.
Dale
Targeted.
Atkins.
Dale Atkins,
Is he on a
right.
diet?
We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
There's no excuse, man.
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people and killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision. That'll be the day.
Acquired 73 Andromeda viability points. Is this a tiny Roomba? It'll take forever. Omnigel. Take. Alright. So I guess now we're supposed to go see our sister and then go get the ship. And then we can do ship stuff. Cryo Bay. That's where the sister is, right? That's redundant, because the little AI over there is for the Andromeda Initiative, and then it says Initiative. The triangle makes sense, though. Triangle is a symbol for Delta, Delta being change. Nigel McCoy.
Right, Dash. Pathfinder. I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Ouch, man.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant that our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Fair enough.
Mike's feeling a little better.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey?
Hey,
Captain
the guy
said
with the
I'm
broken
going
leg.
in the log is the first human to make contact with the Kett. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, true. The Kett are the ones that
It
got
wasn't
violent.
your fault. It's obvious the Kett aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream about. Meet a new species, and 3 seconds later they're trying to kill you.
I hear you. But I guess that's life. Not everyone will see things our way. In the meantime, chin up. It'll get better.
Ryder,
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
So everyone but me and Cora end up in here?
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. You and Liam hadn't found me in that cave. God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, Kirkland.
Yeah.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. Barely got here. Sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend. And I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
So, psychological, there we go. Psychological discharge. Where is the sister's cryopod? Are we supposed to... talk to her? What's going on? There's a lot of wasted space. Could have stacked a lot more pods in here. What's the point of windows? Punk. Oh, no wonder they're so stressed. The Scourge is right friggin' there. I guess I'll ask Dr. Carlyle where the sister is.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
Yeah. This is just
I haven't
suffocation.
heard how he died.
Like a hero. That's how. That's the only part that matters. I've met one Pathfinder, well, two with you. But I figure that's the way to go. Taking your last breath on an uncharted world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so she's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How'd this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuit's fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
Are you staying here on the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning in the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
What will you do on the Hyperion?
We still have thousands of people taking a nap here, and they need tending to. And this way I can look out for Sarah.
Alright, fair enough.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Sarah, I'll let you know.
Now we can go back. Yeah, I believe we want to go to operations. So we can pick up our spaceship. No, I still gotta talk to the other people first. So much talking to people and doing things and... I love the story of Mass Effect. But sometimes, like, the games kind of drag. I'm not saying they're bad. Don't get me wrong. Just saying, like, Container? Maverick Skirmisher Armor. Deadpan. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up, the Nexus is a four-ring circus. Doesn't like how Tan operates. His disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he is an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. See how the Nexus coming together, he's left unchecked. Addison, circle the wagons, blah blah blah. Maybe, maybe not.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Your team? Question mark.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Considering what?
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Fair point.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
I believe Tan is number 8 because he was 8th in line.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
That's what I thought.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
I'm aware.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. Still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Yeah, because it was like 1 in 1,000 earlier. Alright, we know the Solarians and why, so...
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
Let's go be productive.
Yes, I know the Hyperion dog not announced caused some switches to blow, but that's fine. I don't care. We know the problem is more widespread than we thought. We're working to fix it. That's all.
Back to the journal. Yeah, that's what we're working on. Is that supposed to talk to everybody? Okay, Kesh was the last one, so that's done. So yeah, I guess now I have to go back, talk to Sam, right? That's what it was. You have to talk to Sam on the Hyperion. So many layers. Running around. Okay, this is just the tram in the Nexus, right? I think. Where do I go to get back to the Hyperion? So this does go back to the Hyperion. I got confused. I tried. Sorry. I wonder how fast those go. If those tunnels are vacuum, what kind of G's you can accelerate at? Because Nexus is a big place, right? I guess it's gonna take a minute. We go this way, don't we? No? I turned around my turnaround. So I go this way to get to the SAM node, I think. Atrium. Who's this person?
Pathfinder, good to see you.
Sure.
Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. You're here now. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
At least someone's an optimist.
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's
Optimist.
a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Right? Alright.
I have to go now. See you later.
Talk to you later.
Let's go find Sam. Captain, talk to every person on the way.
Ryder,
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
we powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey,
Fair.
sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
He was a stranger to me. Really?
Not like any of us knew him. He kept people at bay. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
She had a little
Thanks for
weird
the talk.
twitch there.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Hell yeah. I like the sound of harassing administrators. This is not the door into Sam Node, as I thought it was. So, this way. There it is. I guess this will be...
Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Crouches down. Ah, yes, guns.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Now, the initiative left before...
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Got his own kitchen, ramen noodles, it's fancy. I believe the Andromeda initiative left before the events of the main trilogy, so why there's a model of the Normandy, much less the second
What's on
Normandy.
here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
I don't know.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Goes to Sony.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sister's mentioned Dr. Tassoni, an expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
I feel like that's a different voice actor. It's certainly a young Liara, you know, pre-Shadow Broker.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she'll be fine, but she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
All right. We'll find out eventually.
That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time.
I'm going to try them all anyway.
That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time.
All right, I did what I could.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community. When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial.
There's one.
Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to archaeology.
There's one living Prothean.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
When studying an extinct race, It is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Free of conflict and strife. That's how they existed. The Prothean Empire was a massive, oppressive empire.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Soundload. I've adjusted my connection to your implant.
Indeed.
The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Good.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best to speak alone.
I mean, can't he just talk straight into my head?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Right? You're just a computer.
How do human experiences affect a computer?
This was a question your father often pondered. I am intended to be the answer.
Sounds like we both are. What does this mean for us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you
How does
should
he know that?
in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
That's why we're here.
Thanks.
Let's go. I've selected it. Best in combat tech or biotic skills to unlock more powerful profiles in a variety of styles. I never figured out how to change profiles on the console. Locked. Okay. I thought I was a soldier. Whatever. I believe that isn't something I can do right now. Let's just go to the ship. I know I'm over my time limit, but at least then we can find the ship and leave on a fancy cutscene on a high note, right? Even if we're not gonna get any fun shooting stuff done. There we go. Docking bay. And if you gotta wirelessly, interact with your Omni tool, you can't just
See what Dan gave us?
button.
I hear it's something special.
No.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long.
There's
the way
a
things are
cat
going,
on my
we'll
porch.
be on our own out there.
It's not my
In
cat.
other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
It's a crap Normandy. Doesn't even have guns. Where's the Thanix cannons? I like the crunchy exhaust sound. It's an awfully small landing pad, especially for the cockpit being way the heck out
Take
there.
a closer look.
Sticking out off the edge into the air.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Fair.
So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
How's that?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
I didn't do it!
Whatever happened, it wasn't me. I just got here.
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
God, Turian's a tall.
Came here with the family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know.
Right?
I got family too, Ben.
If your son is 6 and you spend 10 years doing work,
Addison's gonna kill me.
and then you thaw your kid out of cryo, and now you're 47 instead of 37, and he's going to be confused.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All
My
things
cat
considered, it
can
wasn't
tell
easy
there's
ask.
another cat.
Right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Can we get our nice cutscene now? Thank you.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
Brody. Great.
We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
And has no guns. The Ket are out there. We need guns.
Every plan the initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find a way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Yeah, but it's not Joker. It's probably not even funny. I don't even remember the pilot.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table or just get the crew together.
Again, a lot of wasted space.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here. That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Yeah, I can read.
Some serious kill over here.
Yeah, this one says tech lab, right?
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
It's pretty small. You're not gonna get a whole lot done in there.
Some serious kill over here.
All right, I heard you the first 2 times.
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of old ones. Like anything you grabbed on Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
Select research. Like armor. But they're the same. Nasty. I get it. Deep impact. I don't have any materials. All right. But I did have the shotgun, so. Anyway, wasting time. Supposed to be doing stuff.
Hey.
What?
Everything looks good from here. Just say the word, Ryder.
Open, thank you. I'm going to talk to this guy. Brody.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
Alrighty then.
We're almost out there.
Hello. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Alrighty then. Guess we'll go up to the bridge. This hay is getting annoying. Open. Thank you. Lots of wasted space. It just stands there.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Gallo Jap. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course.
Now I remember the name.
I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Bootlicking already.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure if you're ready.
Well, of course.
Anyone ready for
It's the Pathfinder's ship.
I guess we have to be.
There's a lot of people counting on us.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours. Unless you've got something to say for the log.
Nope. Let's get out of here. We got work to do.
No time for speeches. Let's see what we can find.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Look, we got an hour episode and I didn't even rant. I didn't go do stuff outside.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
It's not like there's anyone else out there, so what's the matter?
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Pfeiffer? Erickson? Eos. I need... Where are we going? To find... the body. Okay. I guess we don't know. That's close enough. Yeah, how are you going to get around without a mass relay?
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly on sensors.
That's a lot of anomalies.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
At least it's pretty. Hey, print finished. Aluminum. They needed a lot of raw materials, right? 93 aluminum, whatever that is. 93 pounds? That's going to zoom out. There we go. Nothing else. I guess this is the next closest thing. I'll go yank my print off while we sit through this. I'm 3D printing myself a tiny Pelican case. Here, is a little white lid. Oh, nothing to scan. Let's see, 2.3 AU's distance, no atmospheric pressure, it's cold as balls, but extremely hot in direct sunlight. Exploration in twilight hours only. Well, without atmosphere, it's not going to be good for habitation. So we just need to scan it and be done, right? Well, we ran the scanner, and that led us to an asteroid, not a planet. This part I do like, just in a weird, nerdy, academic sense of, oh hey, what's going on? Oh, nothing on the scanner. 1.7 AUs, 1.7 years, 0.72 atmospheres, 152 Celsius. It's hot. Thick clouds, dangerous electrical storms, heavy gravity. Inhospitable, even for well-equipped Krogans. Scan 4 AU, 0.87 atmospheres. For being 4 AU away, 82 Celsius is pretty hot. So, that's interesting. And another one. Ooh, we get rings. There's always good stuff in the rings. Nothing on the scanner, though. 40 AU, so it's a Pluto. No atmosphere. Negative 215 Celsius. Iron, frozen nitrogen. Nitrogen seas were once liquid. Oh. Pulling the support off my lid. .7 AUs, 30 years, 3.2 atmospheres, 117 Celsius, extremely radioactive, high velocity winds. Hard to mine, even though there's lots of mineable. There's valuable materials there, but hard to mine. Let's go look at a black hole. Like my little brother, that kid eats everything. Nothing on the scanner. At least one solar system in the accretion disk. Caution is advised. Right. This button. Back to the cluster map. So I know we had a thing to pick up lost shuttle crew. Where may they be? I thought it would have been in that system. You said that was the furthest they got.
So this is where the human ark first entered Helios.
Heck of a wake-up call.
Gotcha.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan.
This
Shuttle
is
spotted.
the lost
Drifting.
shuttle.
It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
Catastrophic electrical damage. Wizard to cast lightning.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Pervasive damage to discouraged flares. Wiped out all internal systems. Crew was killed instantly. Vessel adrift. Unsalvageable due to radiation. That is what I was looking for. Since we're here... we can scan the rest of the junk at least.
Anomaly detected.
Ah. Probe away.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Satellite. Satellite ID Hyperion, okay. Power reading 6.4%. Internal circuitry damaged by scourge exposure. Currently inactive, but salvageable. Standard modeling satellite registration shows it was deployed accidentally from the Hyperion. Alright. Gained research points. Hooray. Like, how do all these planets already have names? I mean, the other ones were just random numbers, right? H437. This one's got a name. Who named it? Why? Like, Habitat 7, like, yeah, it's the seventh, like, you know, we might be able to live there kind of planet, but...
I'm picking up something.
South Pole? Crater.
Probe away. We've got a crater.
Ooh. Hypervelocity impact crater. 500 kilometers in diameter. Trace amounts of element 0. Crater is caused by the impact of heavy debris, possibly from the Scourge. The Scourge is an electrical store. Got some XP. Ooh. We're supposed to be finding raw materials, like that aluminum. You leave for an hour, come back, hey, you found some aluminum. Like, that's not helping. I wonder how much space that takes up in the cargo bay, you know? Nothing to scan. 22 AU, 23 AU, 110 years, 109 years orbital period. No atmosphere. Really cold. Large frozen world. Cobalt. Very dark. Oh. One more. It's not a planet, it's a moon. Why'd they call it a planet? It's orbiting a gas giant. You all saw that. Weak. Gross.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yeah.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
More aluminum. Ooh, 143. That's more than the 93 we found in the meteor asteroid. You know what I mean. 6.5 AU, 16 years, 7.5 atmospheres, and it's still cold. Named for the first landing of the human explorer Leif Erikson. Helmund's crust is largely composed of aluminum with sulfur deposits. So, Kanos, smells bad. Off to Eos. Ugh. Put my bitmap back on.
Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Alright. No, that'll be for the next episode. For now, let's scan everything. And get the boring stuff out of the way, since it's already a long, boring episode that nobody's going to watch. Nothing to scan. 12 AUs, 47 years, 7 atmospheres, 781 Celsius. Tidal heating, asteroid belt bombardment, activity from volcanoes, methane in the upper atmosphere. Yeah, it's hot and nasty.
I'm picking up something.
Ah.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Oh look, more aluminum. 3 times in a row, right? 3rd time's a charm? Does that mean it's not aluminum? Because... whatever. Oh, it's iron. See? 3rd time was the charm. It wasn't aluminum. This other bit of the support really doesn't want to come off my lid. Nothing to scan. 27, 28 AU, 1.4 atmospheres, hydrogen methane gas giant. Debris in orbit suggests cat visitors. Oh, oops. I did not mean to go back to the asteroid. This time we can skip it. Zoom out. What do you got? .6 AUs, 23 atmospheres. It's very heavy and very hot. With only 0.6 AUs, I don't know if you can maintain a debris ring like that close to the star. Because the star's gravity is going to pull all the debris off.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
Oh, Nexus satellite. Databanks prepped for download. More research points. What is this planet? 27 AUs. High pressure, very cold. So I keep trying to zoom out and realizing can't use the mouse. And now Andromeda is frozen. So there'd be the end of it. Scanning the last planet or not. Tried. But it's getting dark and I have some bricks to move. So I will cut this long, boring episode too long and waste your time some other time. Righty, hardy.